I consider this Spider in BattleTech an auto-include mech. And certainly we have our own play styles. There's different strategies we want to explore. I love putting down lots and lots of long-range missiles. But there are times where you might not be aware of the mission, or you don't know what your opponent's going to take. You're not quite sure what to try. And in building out your mech collection, the Spider, the Catapult, the Wolverine, the Battlemaster, I feel like these and others are mechs that auto-include. You want to have them in your list, and you're going to be able to utilize them in a lot of different ways. So as a light mech, what makes the Spider so intriguing for me is the battle value. I think it's about 620. And the decision that we often have to make when you have a light mech that, like the Jenner, or light mechs in tonnage that approach medium compared to medium mechs that are on the lighter end spectrum, so high tonnage light mechs versus lower tonnage mediums, that line gets blurred a little bit. And often for a little bit more battle value you can buy in, or a little bit less battle value you can buy out. For me, the Spider is in that sweet spot with what it brings for the battle value extremely well. And all the things that I look for in a light mech. Did I say medium mech? Light mech. Light mech, it hits those check boxes. Speed. So right away, the light mech, speed is what protects it. You need to be moving every single turn to not only stay out of the fire arc of your opponent, of course, as best you can based on an initiative, but also just to stack those hex movement modifiers to protect you. It moves very, very fast. If I have a light mech that's not moving fast, like the Irby, or a slower mech like the Panther, there has to be a good reason for it. You know, the Irbies is because I'm playing the 6L version with the AC-20, or Panther, you're saying, hey, I'm sacrificing speed. Not that it's a slow mech, but for light mechs, it is on the slower end spectrum. But I have a PPC on that. That's huge. The Spider has great movement. It has jump capability. I would say that's an auto-include for light mechs, but there's a few where it doesn't have that. But the speed, combined with the jump capability, combined with its weapons, it has 2 medium lasers. Now, tactically, in the game, the medium laser is the best battle value, range, heat, damage. You could potentially put out 10 points of damage a turn, 5 and 5, 2 medium lasers, center torso. It has the redundancy of the medium lasers, meaning you've got 2 shots. And in a lot of cases, even with 10 heat sinks, you want to take those 2 shots. It's got some decent firepower for the weight class. Being located in the center torso and being energy-based, ammo explosions, I'm trying to think the last time it happened in a light mech. I mean, it could, but I'm not as worried about ammo explosions in light mechs simply because you have such a small amount of armor. Often by the time things go to internals, you're going to start coring out, limbs are going to be blowing off. You're in a lot of trouble. It's not like I'm a Stalker or a Battlemaster or worse, a Warhammer, where once it goes into internals, you know, you really have to worry about that. But the Spider itself has it in the torso, extremely well protected. If for some reason you lost both arms, but you're still up, you know, that's potent, that's powerful. It does have staying capability. And on a final note, it has a pair of hands. You could go in and punch, medium laser, but you have the ability to manipulate, pick things up. If you find yourself in the mission, it's good to go. It's a good recon mech. It's a good attack mech. It serves as a good bodyguard for medium-type mechs. It can put out some decent damage to prevent pursuers who want to pursue. A solid mech for decent battle value. So that's why it gets my vote as an auto-include. You're building out your mech collection. You're looking for Fritz to give you that excuse to go purchase some more mechs. The Spider, I believe, should be on your list.